Hey guys, welcome back to DXP Crypto. So let's talk about gaming in crypto. And we can see there's a clear growth of consoles, mobile, which is a very dominant one now that has the lion's share. And of course, PC gaming is always going to grow with esports and everything that happens with that. So we can say that this is going to be a very, very healthy sector for cryptocurrencies moving forward. Now, in today's video, I haven't actually done one of these for a while in terms of gaming review. And I like to review things when the 30-day outlook is very bleak. So when no one's looking at it and when people aren't talking about it, or either talking about them in an individual manner. Because what that does is it actually gives you blinkers. So you don't really take advantage of the entire market. Instead, you are completely blinded by what you're looking at. But if you're not looking at your particular cryptocurrency in terms of dominance percentage, in terms of year-to-date, 30-day performance, all-time highs against the all-time lows, then it's very difficult to make an informed financial decision. So what I've done is I've kind of got hold of a list of cryptocurrencies that I've either reviewed previously or I'm holding, okay? Or ones that I really like that I haven't actually taken a position yet, but I'm looking to enter. And overall, guys, we're not too late for any of this. So please take that out of the locker. Don't even worry about that because we're just about to start. You're lucky in the next few months because there is a bit of boring summer. Genuinely, people tend to go on holiday and they tend to actually sell some crypto in the process. The crypto market doesn't perform as well in the months of the summer, just because people are outdoors and we've just, I don't know, whatever the reason is, we don't perform historically as well. But it's a great time to accumulate. All the FOMO that's being created in the market right now doesn't mean anything, right? You've got to go according to your DCA plan, buy when you can, buy the red days, have a strategy, have a plan, and your dreams will come true, right? So the first project I'm looking at here is Echelon Prime. I'm actually interested in it. In the recent dip, it just had a huge unlock and I bought some. And the reason I bought some was because I believe it is going to be a leading cryptocurrency in this bull market. So it's already done all-time high of $28 and the all-time low was $1.20. Nobody would have caught that, but it's still 11% discount for the anybody who wants to enter that in the last 30 days. And overall, it's only done 92% year to date, right? 91%, which is great, but there is an opportunity for a big cap with a slightly bigger with a slightly bigger market cap, which means you can actually put more money into it and relatively safe with a Coinbase listing. I would love it if they could get a Binance listing, but that is the way it is at the moment because Binance guarantees that the runs go even absolutely more insane. They know how to pump their bags. The next one here is one again that's down 14% for the month, Superverse. So look, Superverse, Wilderworld, Echelon Prime, if you've got a slightly more capital, these are great plays at 200 million, 475 million, and 650 million respectively in market cap. Then you've got the next set of what I consider potential blue chips like Portal, Oasis, PYR, and Myriad now is creeping up to some of these market caps. So you can see here Myriad now is 123 million, no longer a micro cap. It's going to be, well, it's a small cap that will be a mid-sized cap soon as it reaches, for me in my own classification, over $250 million in market cap. Okay, so over here in this mid-range, you've got some quality projects, right? You've got Mavia here. And by the way, great news on the guys in what they have announced in terms of their tokenomics news, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So Mavia there for me at $114 million in market cap, $3, 23% discount for the month. You can absolutely take a position in that if you so like. the entire gaming section is on huge discounts, right? Then, of course, you've got GameFi, Citus, which I think is going to be brilliant, in my opinion. I think Citus is already run, from a time I did a buy alert for the community, Citus has done excellently well for us. So Citus is another one to keep an eye out on. And then you have Games for a Living, 35% on the month. I mean, people that were buying this at 35% are obviously, sometimes people don't actually go back to the pricing and say, look, let me go and try and equalize the bag. But a notable mover here is Creo Engine. Creo, 18% discount. Anything below 10 cents is a fantastic buy for me. So these three I really like a lot. Even though I hold GFAL, I hold Shrapnel, I hold Creo, I hold Citus. I have a little bit of Mavia, and I have I've got a decent bag of Miria, I would say, and then a little bit of Prime, right? So far. So I'm looking to consolidate, but these three I absolutely hold, and I'm super bullish on it. Especially, I'm extremely bullish on Corpo. I think Creo has a very close links to the the East market. I think they will do really well. And then, of course, the other one I hold here is GameSwift. And then shout out to Epic Prime, OTK, which I hold. I don't hold Epic yet. I would love to take a position in this because it's a micro cap cryptocurrency. And OTK, definitely. I think it's going to be a brilliant, in terms of the actual upside. I think it's one of the best, has one of the best potentials. Not necessarily the best project, but high risk, extremely high reward. I think OTK on Solana is going to do very well. I've always had a soft spot for this project, even after the hack. That's gamey. And Affin, I haven't taken a position in, but I've looked into it and decent. Playable, I have a small position in it, what I call a Moonbag. Plays app, I have a tiny amount, but I'm looking to perhaps maybe reallocate. At the moment, I haven't decided. And then you got, of course, you get more degen, and Senate is the governance token for Citus. Could be, I mean, in terms of the market cap, this is micro cap, so this could be a nice play with Citus, or in fact, it could return more excess because it will move with that ecosystem, right? Then you got the extremely tiny caps over here. You got Simverse. I mean, I can't believe, look, Aether Games had a big vibe, big launch, $5 million in market cap. Some of the problems here is the inflation. And then you've got gems like LitLab, definitely consideration. Fabwell always does well. Could it do $100 million? Could it do $200 million? Who knows? But Fabwell recently had a little pump, and it's only down what? It's actually down significantly, 37% for the month, because it had a nice little pump. Then you got the likes of Rainmaker making this comeback. I mean, look, when I say comeback, I mean, look, it's consistent, 24 hours, 1 hour, 7 days, $1 million in market cap, $1 million in volume. Fantastic. And 18% for you on the 30 days. Then, of course, you've got degen stuff from there. You got AWT, which is an absolute Moonbag. You've got the likes of Game3, G3, which I hold. Even with the inflation I hold, it's been holding up extremely well in my portfolio. Bulliverse Dummy, ICNX. ICNX is $1 million in market cap. I mean, look at the volume, it's only 89,000. And then, of course, Carrot, Neo Tokyo Bytes right there at the bottom. And, of course, WASD, which I obviously, this is one of my degen plays that I've recently made a nice little pump from. So all in all, what would I do in my portfolio? What have I done in my portfolio? Well, what I've done is I've got like a top. I've got decent games from here. And then I'm eating from the rest of the portfolio with a heavy concentration of capital in Corpo. I think Corpo is probably one of my favorites in terms of per capita invested. But overall, my message to you is not about any individual project. My message to you is about here, okay? Don't tell me that I never told you, okay? Look, gaming is up for the month because it's literally, it couldn't go down any lower. But across the board, we're having a 30, a 60, 40, 29. We can have as much discount as we want in these gaming cryptocurrencies. So wake up, smell the coffee, get your gaming portfolio right. You don't need to hold. If you've got a $5,000 portfolio, you don't need to hold 10 games. Just hold Corpo or GFAL or Myria or Mavia, but put the concentration into one of these games. And then your DGen play should be eating from the extreme. Our games is fantastic. It's heavily ridiculous inflation, but this is under, what is this? 700K. 700K. Unbelievable. Listen, these are bargain prices, but great time for us to make money. And I guarantee this coming, nothing can be guaranteed in crypto. This coming bull market is going to hit different for people. So have a plan, join a Patreon group. Our Patreon is one of the best in the space. Links in the description. And I hope I've helped you with the general psychology of looking at where we are, all-time high, all-time low, 30-day change, and base your buying decisions on the long term. Don't be a trigger-happy guy who loses 5% and then dumps everything. Just be here for a year. That's all we're asking. We've been here for the last 3 years. You're coming in a great time, guys, to make life-changing money. So really, this is helpful advice when it comes to the mindset. But most importantly, you've got to look at the bigger picture. Don't be buying. Don't be FOMOing. Like, people see this and they're like, ooh, why is it up just 3% for the week or 2% for the day? No. Don't do that. Look at the 30 days. You'd always look out. Zoom out and then buy your projects. All right. I hope I've been helpful. I've been your host, DXP Crypto. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and just move ahead of the narratives before the narratives move ahead of you. God bless you all, guys. Take care. See you on the next one.